Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and thank you for watching and taking the time checking out my channel. And today's topic is the Model Y, and yes, the Model Y will be exported from China to Europe. That is some really good news, guys, and we will dive into that. And remember, if you do enjoy my channel, do subscribe to my channel. It is free of charge, nothing costs anything here. So let's start here with Troy Teslanews, who shared information that Tesla will start exporting Model Y from China to Europe in early Q3 2021. The reason that was mentioned was there is a big Model Y order backlog in Europe and there are some delays with Giga Berlin. So let's think now through this here. We do know that Giga Berlin had a lot of delays. We have seen that, we have expected that because it is Germany and we do have a lot of laws going in there and a lot of discussion, so we had all that before. But what this means is that for the first time we can kind of get a feeling what the demand in Europe will be like. And it looks like the demand is so crazy high that Tesla is pretty much saying, well, let's stop Model 3. Let's stop exporting it from the US to Europe. We start right now with the Model Y. And that's some really good news for Tesla, because the Model Y makes so much more money for Tesla as the Model 3. So making this decision makes a lot of sense. So let's dive into some things that we have to consider here. First of all, when we talked about April and the really bad numbers, remember that the production was stopped for the Model Y. And now, a few months later, now in mid of June, going to end of June, so end of second quarter coming, we do realize that this production stop could have happened because they were installing a new production line or made some changes to get this thing going for the Model Y, exporting it to Europe. So that could be the reason why they did that in April. So we do know that Tesla always does something, and at the first point, people that have no idea are really concentrating on the bad numbers, but they don't see that those stops and changes will later on really benefit Tesla, and this could be the reason why April was so bad. So furthermore, when we heard that there's no Model 3 coming from the United States to Europe till November, everyone was kind of confused here in Europe. We were thinking like, what the heck is going on here? Why are they not sending any Model 3 long range till November? That's a pretty long time. And even the transporting time included, it made not that much sense why Tesla would do that. But now we know, based on the Twitter account of Troy Teslanews, that they use the space that they were actually using for the Model 3 Long Range going from the United States to Europe. They are using that this space to export from China to Europe in Q3. So beginning of Q3 is really close. We are at the end of this quarter. We are going through another 2 weeks, so find a push here again. And then the beginning and early Q3, we could see the first Model Ys being exported to Europe. Just as for your information, we do have the performance and the long range that are available in Europe right now. So as Tesla always does that, they start with the most expensive versions. So I do expect Tesla to significantly help to get this backlog somewhere, somehow down. And I don't think that they do that because they think that Giga Berlin will start much later than we already expected. I don't think that's the reason. But I have the feeling that they just want to get the hype started. If they are now sending Model Ys to Europe, remember, for all those from the United States or other countries outside of Europe, there is no Model Y available in Europe yet. So just imagine the hype behind this product when just a few thousand come to Europe and the first people see that car driving on the street. It is pure genius marketing, guys, because they know they kind of have to get over the time till end of year when Giga Berlin is starting to produce cars. Until then, they can help to get the demand going, help to get the backlog down, which won't happen because they can't export so many cars as they might need in Europe. But again, it is really smart marketing of Tesla moving Model Ys from China to Europe. The big question mark here is because as I'm German, I know that I do as well a German channel, Tesla Mag is the name, and I do have a lot of people from Germany saying, well, I want the Model Y with the new battery cells. And as we are talking about new battery cells, we look at that area here where we could see the battery cell production later on this year happening. But the question is, what batteries are inside the Model Y when it comes to from China? Because we know that in Germany, a lot of people have expected the new battery cells in the Model Y. And the question is, will they start to accept the Chinese version? Or will they say, well, I don't want to have that car from China with those batteries. I want to have the new 4680 cells that will be produced here in Giga Berlin. So that's really the question here. That's kind of the big question mark, if people will accept the new the battery cells with the Model Y from China, or if they decide to wait. I think there will be a certain percentage which will say, well, I want to wait for these new batteries specifically, and then they will wait for much longer time. But what it shows for me is they would never do this move if the demand is not through the roof, guys. And it looks like the demand is through the roof, because it must be an insane amount of backlog which they have right now in Europe. And remember, Europe is big. There are a lot of countries, and we know the Model 3, how long is the Model 3 already produced, and still it is starting to lead in France and other countries, and is already taking over the EV market. And the Model Y is the next step, and we do know from worldwide numbers that the Model Y is taking over. So it might be even more likable that Tesla will make even more sales in Europe with a family SUV. That is the business to be in Europe. Believe me, guys. So I hope you did enjoy my video. I hope you like my channel, and if you do so, do consider subscribing. It is free. You don't have to pay anything, guys, and I really enjoy having you all here. Thank you.